Hello and welcome to the first ever video on OverRun. Today we turn our heads as to what the French believe makes a true hot hatch.
The car in question, you were wondering, it is only the 2021 Renault Megane RS 300. It is powered by a very impressive 1.8 litre twin-scrolled turbocharged petrol engine. This produces 420 Nm of torque and 300 brake horsepower. But enough of me stating the obvious and facts and figures, because you guys can find that on Wikipedia. Let's see how it feels to drive and hear what it sounds like.
Now there's more that meets the eye with this Renault Megane RS. There's something that Renault have hidden deep within the chassis, and it's called four-wheel control. Now this sets it apart from all the other hot hatchbacks in the market at the moment, and it may sound like a four-wheel drive system, but it's not. What it is actually four-wheel steering. So what this means is that up to 40 miles per hour, the rear wheels will turn opposite to what the front wheels do, up to 2.7 degrees. And then above 40 miles per hour, they will turn in the same direction as the front wheels. And you're probably wondering, why would I want this? Is it just going to improve my turning circle? Funnily enough, you are right, it does improve your turning circle, but more importantly, it makes the car feel more agile. And even more important than that, you can throw it into corners a lot faster. I used to own a 2016 Audi RS3, and that was extremely fast, especially in a straight line. But it lacked something. It was a bit boring, and I think that's because it did everything very well. It was a bit of a jack of all trades and a master of none, whereas this particular Megane RS, it feels very different. It's very special to drive. You do feel every sort of nook and cranny in the road. You feel it all through the steering, which can get a bit tiresome after long drives, but you don't really buy this car for comfort, you buy it to have fun. Hot hatchbacks are very well known for being unforgiving and breaking every bone in your body when you go over the smallest of potholes. And in England, there's potholes every 5 yards. But actually, this one's surprisingly comfortable. I can imagine doing a long distance drive to this up in Scotland, which I will hopefully do someday. You also get all the creature comforts you'd want in a modern day car. You've got satellite navigation, front and rear parking sensors with a reversing camera, dual zone climate control, automatic lights and wipers, and there's much more. You've even got automatic braking in it, which hopefully you won't ever need, but if you do, it's there. Now the Megane RS really shows its true colours when you find a wonderful country lane or B road, and you just sort of open her up and then have some fun. A bit too much fun though. You can see just from my reaction, it's a car that you really have to be engaged with, otherwise it will kill you. You will have an accident. That's not good. I have to say, the soundtrack to this car is simply fantastic. Put your foot down, the way she goes, and then when you downshift, it sounds like an orchestra behind you, and a mad drummer is just beating away at the drum. A bit like that. When you find the right corner and you put the power down correctly, it really grips, almost as much as when I'm trying to steal a burger from my girlfriend's hands, especially when she's hungry. Now, I'm not blessed with having a racetrack at my disposal. I can't just simply take my car on the Nürburgring and show you how quickly I can get around it. So it got me thinking, what do we do, us petrol heads? We want to go for a spirited drive. We find the local B road or country lane and start thrashing it. So I thought of starting something called the OverRun Cup. Now this is a lane of my choosing, and this is where I'm going to be thrashing some cars around it and basically seeing how quickly they can get around. But there's a catch. And the catch is you can't exceed the speed limit. And you're probably thinking, oh, that sounds stupid and boring, but The reason I've done it is most modern day hot hatchbacks have more than 200 horsepower, so we all know that they're going to be pretty quick in a straight line. But where they really shine is going around corners, and I can definitely tell you there's some hot hatchbacks out there that can't go around a corner at 60. So, without further ado, enjoy the lap. The Megane RS actually has launch control, so what you do is left foot on the brake, pull the paddles back, right foot on the accelerator. Away we go. Bit of smoke and we're off. I've never actually recorded me doing this, and I hope it looks as glamorous as it feels. Now we're coming up to the first proper bend. God, this car just grips.
That is a lap.
Right, so the 2021 Megane RS 300 did the OverRun Cup lane in 1 minute and 56 and 12 seconds. It's the fastest car so far. That's because we haven't had any others, so as soon as I have another car to compare it against, hopefully it remains the fastest.
But sadly, that is all the time that we have. To summarise, I believe the Renault Megane RS is a fantastic hot hatchback. It has amazing feedback through the steering, a great sounding engine with an even better sounding exhaust. It's engaging and one of the most enjoyable cars to drive in the market at the moment. If you're looking for a car to put a big smile on your face, no matter where and when, this is the car for you. Now, thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. Please like and subscribe to be alerted when future content is uploaded. See you next time.